Yes, how you doing, family? This is your daily dose of dev. Of course, we brought to you by Know Your Roots. Don't got that on right now. Dashiki vibes on deck. And still, 4 trees only as deep as his roots allow. I hope y'all seen that Montgomery brawl. Our people coming in, uniting, all that good stuff. Again, optimism looks beautiful on your face. And realize that comeuppance is coming. Peep game. Because it's not just in Montgomery. It's not just in the various, protests in, France or even the scattered ones in the States. There's a huge movement going on in West Africa right now, where Niger or Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, they're all like up in arms against France, who still has a huge neo-colonialist hold on a lot of the politics, economics, and sociological systems in these countries. And so, long story short, these rulers have been overthrown by the people in coup d'etats, and they're, long story short, saying, I'm not having it. Like, you're gonna have to get up. You're gonna have to stop taking our resources, our uranium, our gold, our copper, our cobalt, our coltan, our, you know what I mean? Like, these are things necessary, our lithium, necessary for this quote-unquote model where you're gonna stop taking it and giving us pennies on the dollar. No, if you want these things, you're going to pay us fairly, or you're not going to have them at all. You're going to build up our infrastructure so you can mine these things and build them in-house, and build them in our land, and build them in our country. Or you're not going to exploit us no more. You're not going to take advantage of us. You are not going to culturally imperialize us through violence and take our stuff. And West Africa not having it. And what does life do? It shows you that divine reflection in Montgomery, Alabama, where, a dope dude, real dope dude, was just doing his job, African-American, melanated man, rather, sun-filled, because, melanin eats the sun, we are sun-filled. He was just doing his job, and some European-Americans wanted to beat up on him because he was doing his job, and it was a little tight because they was being reckless. They wasn't doing what they needed to do to keep themselves safe in terms of follow protocol and rules and structure, and then keep other boaters safe, which is like move out of this space so another bigger boat can get on properly and safely and seamlessly. And so they started beating up on my man, and can I just say Wakanda forever? Like, can I just do the X? Can I just give reverence to Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass, Kwame Nkrumah, Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X? There's names for days. Fannie Lou Haman, Madam C.J. Walker, Rosa Parks, Claudette Calvin, Sojourner Truth. It's not just a masculine thing, it's a feminine thing. There was a woman fighting up in there, protecting their own, and all of our people got free. You know what I mean? There was some arrests. They were all released the very next day, most of them rather. And some dude swam from the boat, which was in the middle of the river. I don't want to botch the name, so I'm not going to say any name, but it was a river that they were on. And he hopped off the boat, swam to shore to protect homie. So maybe we just see that unity is possible and is needed, and it's united. Unity is united. And maybe we realize this united front is not just happening in the States. It's not just happening in Alabama. It's not just happening in America, quote unquote America. You know what I mean? There's Central, there's South, and there's North. And then I mean these United States of America. It's happening in Africa as well, where people are realizing and waking up to the fact that, we are the wealthiest people in the world. We are the world majority. And once we stand and take power, take our ancestral power that God has given us forward, not back, but forward, we will realize that our destiny has nothing to do with hating on another person or people, racism, or any form of cultural imperialism. Is really about loving on ourselves. And when we love ourselves efficiently and sufficiently, and what's another efficiently, y'all? Efficiently, sufficiently, coefficiently. I don't know. I'm going with it. It's a word though, coefficient. When we do these things enough, moreover, we will realize that we have the answers to save the world. Not just us, but just that energy of love and self-empowerment and becoming in alignment with God, with Goddess, with higher self, whatever you want to call that energy. Again, this is Devon Sanders saying over and out. And realize the synchronicities. If it's happening in the United States, it's happening in West Africa, it's happening in Paris, it's happening in Australia. Maybe realize one thing is not in isolation. We are all connected. Everything is connected. We are connection. So unite, realize this beautiful energy, and get some sun. The sun is going down a little bit, but definitely earth, get into some nature and love.